Alright, good morning everybody. I'm a little late to the game today. Yeah, I have a few rituals I like to do every morning before I get started, and I was late today. Um, my apologies for that. Let's see here. So we're in this, we're in an interesting situation here. Let's see how this all pans out. Most of what I cover first of all, I don't multitask very well, as you have already seen if you've seen my other videos. Um, what we're looking for here is mostly what I get into is psychological hurdles. I have worked with 5,101 people to date, and it is extremely common that I have surveyed 4,000 people, worked with 5,101, surveyed 4,000 people, and found that successful traders, all of them that I've worked with, have gone through about 22 psychological hurdles. Some of them a little less, some of them a little more. But there are 22 very common ones. And what I find is uh, when they overcome the first 11, um, usually they are. There's a trade setting up here, possibly. I don't know. Usually, when they overcome the first 11, they're not crushing it, but they are consistent. They do have more green days than red. By the time they overcome, uh, by the time they overcome 22, oh, they're crushing it. They rarely have a red day. Now, in this market, I can't guarantee that anyone's going to make tons of money. That's not legal in this market. But I can guarantee that you can be consistent, that you'll be disciplined, and then the rest is the money is a byproduct of that, because you'll be following the probability that has more chances of winning than not, and it will just take care of itself. Let me go ahead and get set up here, because I'm late to the game here, which is alright. If you've seen my videos, you'll see that there are plenty of trades. Plenty of trades. At least for the strategy I follow. I'm going to go ahead and there are lots of strategies, and I think it's really important for people to find the strategy that works best for their personality, the time of day they want to trade, that kind of thing. And yeah, the rest is the psychology, because sometimes people get in too late, get out too early. Sometimes they chase trades when a big candle like this happens, like, oh shoot, I gotta hurry up and get in. Which this one actually would have been a decent idea because it's not done finishing its cycle here. But the idea is that they're like, and then sometimes they get out early because they're like, oh shoot, I don't want to lose the profits I already have. It made some money. I don't want to lose out on that. Yeah. In fact, I need to check and see where we are in this cycle. Looks like it's just about done. I'll leave this right here. Got a bunch of things going on. I'm not even sure if I'm reading it right. Let's see here. Yeah. We got another one coming up.
Order submitted.
Oh, did I miss it? Shoot. Here. Take me out first. all the way.
Target filled.
Alrighty. Make sure all my accounts have been closed because I've got a trade copy going for several different accounts at the same time. I was a little nervous about this trade, I'm not gonna lie. And that's also why I don't. Oh, not quite finished yet? Didn't. Now, I know some people are like, hey, it's not exact. Well, this particular one is pretty darn close. Sometimes if it has not hit my take profit yet, I will get it out at a profit and then get right back in because it's usually pretty darn close. Now in this one, as you can see, I didn't put the beginning of this slanted slope line. I didn't put it at the beginning. Or did I? I didn't put it at the beginning of this here. That's more accurate. So in that case, it did hit my take profit. Huh? No, it still didn't. Okay. It's just, yeah. And some of my other live videos, I've explained why the exactness can matter when the big institutions can put in batches. I mean, I have friends, one that's traded for over 50 years. Most people that have traded that long, they're dead. I don't know anybody else who's traded that long. Another friend has traded for 30 plus years. Both of them used to work in the pits, one in Chicago, one in New York, back when they had that sort of thing before all the digitizing and stuff going on, day trading, where you could trade online like we're doing now. Um, yeah, and it was just they saw that big corporations would put in batches. They wouldn't do it all at once because, let's say from this chart right here, we got a bunch of orders coming in, going down. Well, the more they keep selling, they get a lower price. So they want to wait for the retrace and then get a higher price when they sell again because they want to make more money. Same thing going the other direction. They want to buy at a cheaper price when they want it to go up. So they wait for the retrace and then they put in the big batch and then it shoots up. So that's one of the reasons why that happens. Um, but there are many, 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 many strategies. I'm not trying to tell you need to trade mine. I like it because it comes up a lot. Like if you've seen my chart, it comes up a lot. So I like it for that reason. Um, it's more probable than not you will see me take plenty of losses because that's part of the game. It is not exact. Many things in life are not exact, and it took me a while to get used to that. But when I did, my trading did a whole lot better. Yeah. Oh, okay. Looks like we went far beyond this level here. So that means it's evolved into something else. So that's okay. About down there. I know I'll be chasing that one. It's just crazy how exact it can be. Sometimes when it goes far beyond my plan, my take profit, it's evolved into something else. Well, it's funny, I've noticed sometimes when I'm doing these lives, because of how well I do not multitask, sometimes I'll be talking about something, get distracted by something, and then I don't even remember what I was talking about before I got distracted. I'm sure you will notice me like, dude, he's all over the place. So when I first got started, my background, I went to school for psychology, I went to school for linguistics, and I went to school for computer science. And I thought, psychology is my jam. I won't have any problems because I do this stuff for a living, work with lots of people. I fell for every single one of the psychological problems, every single one of them. So, yeah, I've actually never met a successful trade that hasn't fallen for a lot of them. Oh, are we going up now? Let's see. Too much stem on that one. Never met a trader who hasn't gone through the psychological problems. In fact, I don't even know if it's possible. Unless somehow, some way, they've already overcome them. Let's see here, where are we going now? I don't believe that we have any news left for the rest of the day. Personal income and outlays, that's delayed, perhaps because of the government shutdown. That was at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time this morning anyway. There's no more news today to be watching out for. Let's see where we're going with this guy. So it went beyond. Let me go ahead and stretch this guy out. Okay, there's that. I don't know. That's a lot to risk for that reward there. Let's see. It did get close here, but didn't quite hit it. Sometimes it does go all the way down, but not always. Looks like we might have a micro trend within a trend here, so it might finish going up before it comes back down. Let's see here. Sometimes this happens. It happens a lot. It happened a lot yesterday. My hands get too jittery, and I completely miss it. Let's see where this is going to go. Okay, I think it's going to go up to there. Sometimes it retraces first. That's what I got to be careful of, because if it retraces, then I don't want it. And if it retraces, I have more to lose, you know. Whoopsie, I messed that one up, so might miss this guy. Let me draw this because I changed the size on it. My hands are all jittery. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Okay, probably going to go up to about there. And then after it goes up to there, I think it's going to go down to this price point, which I might need to adjust if it goes all the way up here. Wait for it to get closer so I know it's going, or so I have more confidence that it's going. Got it one right now. Now I think trapped people down there. I think we might go up. Oh dang. Okay, maybe that one is done. That's the one.
Order submitted.
Here, I thought. Nope. Maybe not. No sense in staying in if it's gonna go down even farther. It might complete this cycle going down. Okay, well, there's my first loss for today.
Order submitted.
Uh-oh. We're caught in the middle of stuff now. Wanted to move my stop up when this wick went up, but I wasn't fast enough. Okay. Might have lost this one, guys. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. There we go.
Order filled.
Moved my stop too fast. That happens too. So I still don't think it's done, but as you can see, this wick right here, getting close to the screen, looking, this wick right here is a little bit under this one, which means the lowest point in the retrace is about here. And it almost hit this take profit, not quite. So I think it's still going to go. And then I think this one's still valid for this is like a microcycle within a cycle. I still think it's going to go up and hit that level. Looks like a wedge, but I think it's going to hit this level first. Let's see if it does. If it starts to get close and I'm fast enough, I'm going to get back in again.
Order submitted.
Go, up you go. Ideally, I would have my take profit there and not my stop.
Order filled.
Didn't quite hit it yet. Not quite. That's alright. I think it's still going to come to this level because usually it's pretty darn close. I know this one was close and it's like, Aaron, well, that was close enough, but it didn't quite hit it. And sometimes they want to hit that price level. I mean, because it's a computer program. Most of them are doing algorithmic trading. So they have price points that they want to hit. So it's pretty precise because when you program a computer, you got to have the precision. So if technically I would have moved my stop up anyway because I don't want to give all that back. It looks like they're going down, but I don't think they're completing this take profit just yet. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong. So okay. Oh, it did hit it. What am I thinking? This up here. It's wrong. It came really close, and then it came down and finished this cycle right here. Yeah. So okay, and that's why I moved my stop up because if it's really close, I'm not getting all that back. Now I know it wasn't like a ton of money or anything, but you know. So pretty good on the day. Not winning every trade. You saw me. I guess you. You saw me lose or not. But I lose. I don't win them all. I almost lost that one. In fact, I would have if I had my stop right below this level because it ticked down one more tick. Let's see where we at in the cycle now. I'm sure I made a good trade here. Here to here. And the second leg would have gone from. Oh, let me redo this. Oh, no, okay. Let me redo this. So from here to here. And then it came down and was going to make a second leg, but it wasn't as high. But it is higher high. There was a retrace with the wicks. Look at the top and then a lower high, and then it went up. And then it is a higher high, so I wanted to wait and see if there was strength to see if it was going to make a second leg. There was the low, then it came down even lower. There was the low, and it just about hit it right here. So that one might be it, even though it wasn't exact. And this one definitely hit it from down here to all the way up. So this could be finishing off this leg over here. All right. So definitely finished off this leg. As you can see, it came down to here almost exactly. That's how it goes, folks. That's a strategy I like because it comes up so many times. And I might just be about done. Maybe I'll trade a few more times and then lie about it and be like, oh, maybe a few more times. Yeah, let's see how it goes. We're up about, it depends because I got different accounts going and I'm copying different trades, but it looks like a nice reversal is what that looks like. Yeah, because it hit that level, went up, came back down to that level. Might be in a reversal. Let's see. Yep, up to the 21. There it goes. We're up about anywhere from $67 to $72 on each of the accounts. I like to check them out to make sure they're all stopped and out of trades when I want it to be out of trades, because sometimes the trade copier doesn't get all of them, and one of them keeps going. It didn't get stopped out, but it's supposed to copy the trades from one account to the next. All right, we're gonna go up now. Looks like we have a couple different things going on here. Like trends within trends type thing. That happens because you got competing banks that are doing their thing. Is that a reversal? What is this? I think it might be.
Order submitted.
No reason to stay in if it goes below that. Okay. There you have
Stop
it.
filled.
Lost one. That's gonna happen. So this guy, where are we at in this cycle here? Make a second leg down. Is that what that one is? I think we might. See if we're gonna make that second leg. Maybe that's the one.
Order submitted.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna jump the gun. Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna jump the gun.
Order filled.
Okay. We are no longer positive on the day. We're down about 41, 46 per account. I see something forming here. Something that I recognize anyway. That's what happens. You're up some, you're down some, you're up some, you're down some, but then overall it tends to play out.
Order submitted.
Alright, I like that look. Let's see if we get in more. That just goes up a bit. Okay. Take another loss here.
Stop filled.
Yes, we are. Okay, make sure I'm stopped out of all the accounts. So is that what that is? Finishing that leg off.
Order submitted.
Finish that leg off. That's good. That's one I might have even gotten in the NQ rather than
Target filled.
NQ rather than MNQ because I saw it and it was really obvious that to me. I mean, like it just depends on someone's perspective to know what's obvious, right? But it looked more obvious to me that that's where it was gonna go, and so I was like, oh man, I could have gotten in on NQ, but I rarely, well, I do. Rarely is not true, but I don't get in as often because, well, if you lose a whole lot more. And I mean, as far as the probability goes, the probability is the probability because I keep trying to do the same amounts mostly. I mean, that one was 3 contracts, but I do 1 to 3 contracts on MNQ, and it works out every time. Then you start playing around with really big numbers on some trades, not so big on other trades, and you're taking the same type of trades. Well, it's no longer uniform, so the money is not spread out the same. So the probability is different. So we are now positive, barely, even. We're now positive anywhere from $3 to $9 on different accounts. So maybe play around a bit longer, see where it goes. That's a nice one. Too much wick for me. No,
Order submitted.
candle. That's a big candle. Might be in one if it keeps going. It's moving fast, isn't it? Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Order filled.
Uh, I moved my stop up too fast. Well, for that particular trade, I do. I think it's about 10 points. So I have about 5 strategies I look at. They all tend to evolve around uh, the order batches that go in. Okay, just about hit that level. Maybe that's what I should have done on this trade instead of just moving my stop up. Should have moved my take profit to about here. So you can see where those wicks go. I mean, it's not a coincidence. Sometimes, me talking, this might fire way up and keep going, and that happens when it develops into something else or a different trade. But it's not a coincidence that they're wicking up to that level, like several candles in a row. 1, 2, 3. So now we see where this is going to develop and what it's going to get into. I might step off here soon. We're like anywhere between $10 and $16 profit on the accounts, and it's just, yeah, probability. I mean, some days are up. I rarely have a red day, but some days are more than others. But I do win some, lose some. As far as during the trading day, I kind of really want to get to a workout this morning, so let's see what happens. Maybe I'll stick around a little bit longer. Yeah. Look at this here. So like this hammer candle, like so big of a stem, people would be like, "Oh yeah, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up," because it's such a long wick projected here. That doesn't always play out. Obviously, it kept going down a little bit. It doesn't always play out because know people responding to that, so they sometimes do it on purpose. I mean, because you can call it manipulation, and I'm all right with that. Are they manipulating the market? Sure. Well, I mean, we're trying to exploit that. So, I mean, we're just competing. So, there's no harm in that. They can play how they want to play, and as long as it's fair. I mean, like, don't be doing stuff and stealing stuff and taking other people's money that they didn't offer up, and don't lie to them. But, I mean, like, they don't have to keep going up. So, they're in it to make money. We don't have to play. There are definitely certain probabilities that you can take a lot of money out of the market. It can be very lucrative, but I can't promise any of that now. But what I can promise is that somebody can work on the psychology and overcome the psychological hurdles that people go through, about 22 of them, and the money will take care of itself. It certainly will. Let's see here, where are we at in this cycle? Not really sure. Maybe like this. It shows some strong promise. I might take it down to here. Not seeing it yet. Looks like we might be getting in like a wedge type thing. Multiple at once. Multiple trends at once. I'm trying to multitask and think, and then getting confused about which train of thought I had. Looking for a second leg down. Guess I'm off on my cycles. Uh-oh, didn't register. If I'm not in one on accident. Quiet, okay.
Order submitted.
Here, please. Recent dealings with what's going on there. Thought it was gonna go.
Order filled.
Okay. I don't like you anymore. There, hit my take profit. Not sure if you could hear it or not. Earlier, I hit the button to get in one, get in a put, short, and just checking my accounts, making sure they're all closed. And it didn't register. I was like, uh-oh, because I've done that before and accidentally gotten in like way too many contracts. And now I think This could be interesting. We could be in a longer one to the upside, like maybe from here to here. Longer retrace.
Order submitted.
Here we go. Now on this one, if it goes more than 25 points, I move my stop up 20 points. So I at least capture 20 points. If it goes halfway, I definitely need to break even. So I'm not putting all that back. Halfway to my moving my stop at 25 points. And it did, so I'm going to move it at least to break even. See if we continue or it takes me out. If it shows strength, I'll get right back in. Nice. Dawdle around maybe. Well, at least I'll not lose money on this trade because I'm going to stop up. Let's see where they're going to grab some shares before they go up, because I do believe it's going up. Sometimes that's why it takes time, because they're gathering shares before they take it up to their price point. And then sometimes another bank steps in and says, nope, I have an agenda going the other way. So that's just a probability thing. Almost. If it gets up to 15, it'll move my stop up to 26,010. Now I just wait. Win some, you lose some. You just keep playing the right setups, the probable setups, and over time it'll play out. It's going to be it. Keeps flirting with those higher highs on those candles. It's going to be it. Keeps flirting with it. Did it get up to 10? Not quite up to 10. Keeps flirting with it. Up you go. Oh, almost hit 15. There you go. Well, I am going to move it up now because
Order filled.
it went above 20 points. Didn't go up to 15 points, which is higher. If it shows strength, I'll get it again. I'll get it again. Okay, we're not up as high as we were at one point in the day. We were up to like 60 bucks on the lowest account, and right now we are up to 40 on the lowest account. Going all the way up.
Order submitted.
So, gonna jump the gun. Let it pull back. Didn't move my stop in time.
Stop filled.
Okay. I didn't like that price action. After this red candle, I was like, uh-oh, it looks like it's going down. I still think it's going to this level. I just don't like to give all that back before it gets to that level. Because if it doesn't work out, it can lose quite a bit. But I do still think it's going up to this level. Unless the retrace is lower than this one, I think it's still going up. But we'll see. It doesn't always, which is why I don't always play around. Like if it wicks up and then has trouble getting up above a certain level, sometimes I look, it did wick down below that level. So now the lowest point of retrace is here. It might be done. It might be done with that cycle. I mean, let's see. Technically, did it make a higher high? It certainly did, right? This one higher? No, no, it's not. So we got up to drop the settings here. There's a cycle. But from here, why did I even draw that? Went from here to here, here all the way up to here, and then it retraced, and didn't quite make that high from this point up to here. But now I think we're in a cycle to the downside first, and then it'll complete this leg. So, see how this guy plays out. Keep that just in case. It looks like we're going to go from here to here. Got competing banks going right now. And why would they mind even colluding with each other? Why would they mind? Because like if this leg starts out lower, why would they mind? Because they get to buy it at a cheaper price before they take it up to their desired profit level. Which one are we going to finish first? Which leg are we going to finish first? I think we're going to finish this one here first. But I don't know. It certainly looks like we hit one first.
Order submitted.
There we go. Oh, dang it, I missed it.
Stop filled.
Thought I moved my stop too slow and I missed it. Okay, now here's the second leg on this one, which won't go down as far as here. Let's see if we start to show some strength to get down to about that level. It's crazy when you start to get multiple cycles going at once. But you get used to it. Much easier to see when there's only one. But I don't know if it's more often than not you're going to get multiple cycles at once, or more often than not you're going to get like one cycle at once. Because technically you could say this one here is over because it went down, retrace, and it did make a new low. It might not make the same leg, but we'll see. If it shows some strength, I'll get in. So I'm going to stop because I want to go work out. Let's see. This is going to be one that's pretty healthy. well, I might call it because technically it went trend down, trend break, and made a new low. So it might be done with this leg right here. Might be starting one to the upside from here up, and now making a second leg up. And it looks pretty healthy to the upside. But of course, with this leg, I mean, why would they complain? Why would they complain about selling at a higher price with this one here? Yeah, that thing's making a second leg up, I think. Let's see where it goes. Hmm.
Order submitted.
Way up, maybe? Okay. The strength of that last green, this one, I thought we were going to go the whole way. Alrighty. Take me out or go up? What are you going to do? And sometimes I still get emotionally involved. But it's like, you just got to play the probability. And that part I can't control. And I really have no idea which way it's going to go on each one of the individual trades. I just know the probability. And sometimes the price action looks familiar, and it's like, oh, okay, it looks like it's going to finish out here. And sometimes not. You gonna go? Maybe. That one looks nice. Keep going up. It's my alarm to say, be done. Go work out. 'Cause I have some psychology clients I'm going to help out after I work out, so I'm going to get that in. Finish out and be strong, go up. Maybe not. Thought that was the one. Whole way? You going the whole way? Should have moved my stop up. Well, missed my opportunity to move my stop up. That might have been the last hurrah up to that level. What you gonna do? Up you go. There you go. Whew! Just about ticked it. Just about again, man.
Stop filled.
Just about ticked it. Okay. The reason why it ticks almost exactly to that level. And you just play the probability, see how it goes. Actually, I'm done in time. I might even get my workout in, and I think I might even have time. So the lowest account's at 70.50. You keep adding accounts, you pull plenty of money out of the market, man. So I might. My daughters also have a costume parade for Halloween today, and I'm done in time. I might actually get to see that and work out before my first clients, psychology clients. So I'll be done for the day. I'll sign off here. Hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed weekend. Um, However you choose to have that weekend. And I'll see everybody on Monday.